Today I'll be reading from Relentless, Inspiration for the Journey Towards Hope, Purpose, and Joy After Loss. This is by Heike Ingram, who's a local to the Peace Country. It's about her journey with grief after she lost her husband, Ted. I've chosen the chapter Messages from Heaven to share with you today. God has used dreams to speak to his people since Old Testament times. He still speaks today. Many years ago, I asked him to speak to me in dreams, and he hasn't disappointed. About 7 months into my journey, I received a heavenly message. I had been feeling particularly sad and struggling with finding hope for a future without Ted. The years ahead felt like an impenetrable wall, obscuring my view. I couldn't picture myself having any sort of life without him there beside me. All the years we were married, my future had included him in some form or another. In the heavenly dream, I found myself in the nursing home where I had worked as a care aide for 12 years, and where Ted had worked as a security guard. I was pushing people around in their wheelchairs, taking them to where they needed to go. The dream was so vivid in color, so clear, I was both an observer and a participant. Suddenly I saw Ted, standing as real as life with a smile on his face a mile wide. "Ted," I cried. I ran into his arms and hugged him like a long-lost friend. He was so real, so compelling. I could feel every muscle, every shape of him, the warmth of his body against mine. I saw the crow's feet by his eyes, the large mole on his arm, the stubble on his face. I just stared in rapt attention and wonder. I wanted to say something more, but found myself speechless. Suddenly he said to me, "I've got to go. I have work to do." He turned and walked into a room behind him, leaving me to wonder where he had gone. I peered into the room and saw him there with a group of other men discussing something on a clipboard. The door then suddenly closed in front of me. "Well, I guess I better get back to work," I heard myself say. This dream had a profound impact on me. I felt a renewed sense of purpose and destiny, and I knew that the Lord still had something for me to do here on earth. It wasn't my time to leave. The wall that had obscured my vision was crumbling, and I began to see myself walking towards a future with hope. The amazing thing about this dream was that in all the years I was married to Ted, I can't recall a single dream with him in it until that night. Have your loved ones visited you in dreams?